It's a beautiful night in Waconia, Minnesota to play some softball. Everything is just right. The sky is clear. The show of patriotism is ready. But one thing is different. On one of the teams, players are missing an arm, leg, or both. They're the Wounded Warrior softball team. 13 highly decorated veterans who are proving loving life doesn't end just because of tragedy.
In March 2003, the vehicle I was in was an M88 tank recovery vehicle. It got hit with 5 rocket-propelled grenades, and I was like right by one of the doors where one of them hit, and something inside the vehicle hit both my legs. My left leg, they said my ankle bones were shattered and gone, and there wasn't nothing they could do to put it back together, so I had to cut it off so I stopped bleeding. And it also hit my other leg, broke my tibia in that leg. There's a whole bunch of skin melted off. They had to put a skin graft on there. You know, just a typical run-in with an explosion, I guess. You know, body got shook a little bit, but, you know, we're alive. You know, I mean, there was a lot of things that went through my head at that moment, and being right here, having my son over there, you know, it's a blessing.
Dan Lasko plays second base for the Wounded Warrior team.
But you know what? You sound like you're having so much fun now.
Oh, you have to. I mean, you can't just sit back and feel sorry for yourself. You have to be out here, you have to be on the field, you have to be out running around and, you know, get back to life.
Now, you look like you're incredibly fit. I mean, you could probably take on somebody who is fully able-bodied.
Yes, ma'am. I do my yard. I mean, we do the yard. We work in the flower bed. I've coached teams for the last, 8 years. So, I mean, I'm always outside running, playing ball, catching, you know, just staying active. So we weren't raised, you know, between the way you're raised and in the Marine Corps, I don't think you can let yourself go. You got too much inner pride in yourself. So.
The Wounded Warrior team is made up of disabled veterans from all over the United States. They travel to communities like Waconia, which sponsors them, and then they compete against that community's able-bodied teams. They win 80% of their games, and this one is no exception.
How did you get involved?
I credit it to being in the right place at the right time. I was at Walter Reed working out, and if you know anything about Walter Reed, the workout center, the old workout center, had glass panes dividing a hallway and where the actual amputees worked out. And I was doing some ladder drills, like football drills, quick feet, and a guy happened to walk by and he saw me, and he said, "Hey, have you ever thought to play softball?" I was like, "Heck yeah."
When they first called you about this, what went through your mind?
Oh, I thought it would be good. You know, it's in Minnesota. It's a good opportunity to go out and have some fun, you know.
Former Vikings guard Everett Lindsay was one of 15 celebrity volunteers who were recruited to play against the Wounded Warriors. The celebrity team was made up of former professional athletes and members of Minnesota's local media.
They are pretty prepared to whip your butts.
Globetrotters, Washington Generals.
Yeah. I couldn't have said that any better, and I'm glad he put it into basketball
It's already
terms.
been
That's
predetermined.
right.
We will try. We will make every effort, as do the Washington Generals, but we anticipate losing. I think my number one goal is just don't get hurt.
Well, I think it's great that we can come out here and play a competitive softball game, have them get some exposure. We can have some fun playing some softball, so I think it's a win-win for everybody, and it's great to be out here in Waconia.
The Waconia Lions Club sponsored the event. A few of their members got the opportunity to watch the Wounded Warriors in another city. They were so impressed, they decided to bring them to Minnesota.
From that point on, we set up the date and it worked.
We were blown away by watching these guys play out there. It was just excitement and inspiration. It was just really good stuff to watch.
And some of their stories are really amazing.
Yeah, they're quality guys, quality kids. They're young guys. They're in their 20s, and they're just classy people across the board.
Mom, I'm not taking a bath again. I could just wear deodorant all morning.
Zach Caldwell and his buddy Josh Altel got autographs on their arms from players of both teams.
What do you think of these fellas that gave up their limbs for this country?
Oh, I think it's great for them. It's pretty cool that they gave up everything to save our country. Now they're playing softball. Dominate. Look at this. Boom.
Are you pretty impressed by these guys?
Yeah. It's like,
Why?
way. So much better than the Twins.
For the Wounded Warriors, the game is not just about winning. It's about hope, perseverance, and the will to live life to its fullest, giving it their all as the sun sets.
We want to spread our story to the nation because it's something that people do need to hear. What we have to give is a comeback story, and sometimes people just need something like that in their lives just to make it through the hard times. They might not have a handicap like we do, or they might have some bad health or something like that, and that's what our team does. We inspire, and that's exactly what we try to do when we step between the lines. We try to use our lives as a way, as pretty much an example for you to live yours.
Life to the Max is brought to you by Life Touch, photography for a lifetime.